Hi everyone, my name is Christy and welcome to my Trying a New Makeup Product Everyday series. Today I'm going to be trying out one of the products that I got in my July 2021 Boxycharm box, which if you have not seen my unboxing of that, I'll have that video linked in the description down below so that you can see all of the products I got. But this one here is from the brand Alamar Cosmetics. It's the Hydrating Complexion Trio Brighten and Bronze palette. But before I actually apply them to my face though, also by the way, the packaging is cute and I like that it has the mirror, I'm gonna go ahead and swatch them. They do have a nice buttery feel, and I think that's because they have hyaluronic acid in them. They're also vegan and cruelty-free. So the swatches look pretty true to how they look in the pan. The highlight shade, which looks kind of yellow in the pan, looks a little bit more like off-white in the swatch, which I think is good. And they're all matte. The two bronze shades are so similar. I think one is supposed to be lighter and darker, but it's almost hard for me to tell which one. But so first I want to set the under eyes and highlight the under eyes. I did just put on some concealer. So I always like to set my concealer with a powder, and I use my dampened sponge to do so. So I'm going to try this technique out. Let's pick up some on the sponge here. Let's see how it looks. Ooh, I was worried it might be darkening to the under eye, but it's kind of like a banana powder, and it's actually very beautiful and brightening, and it really does look hydrating on the under eye, which is very important to me. I don't like to have any cakiness or texture on the under eyes. I feel like that's an area that can look so aging if it's dry and textured and cakey. This is actually looking so smooth, and I really love the shade of it and the brightening effect of it. And I'm wearing the Tarte Shape Tape concealer, and that concealer does crease on my under eyes, and right now I'm not seeing any creasing from this powder, so that's great. I also kind of want to use this as a little setting powder down the center of my face as well, where I also kind of want to set and highlight. Yeah, it just looks so good on top of my makeup. And it's nice and smoothing and blurring. I am so pleasantly surprised by this. This is going to be a go-to setting powder for me. That's a really beautiful formula. Wow, even if that was the only shade that I end up liking in this palette, I'm gonna be happy about it because I love this highlight shade. Okay, next, I think I'm gonna try and take the lighter shade of bronzer to start, which would be the one in the middle. And I'm going to start applying it to the cheek. Ooh, that's pretty. Definitely kind of a warm tone. I'm gonna also bring it up to the forehead. So it's definitely warming up the skin, giving that sun-kissed glow. And it has good pigment. It is blendable. And it's looking really smooth. Doesn't look dry and cakey at all. So I pretty much just apply bronzer to the entire perimeter of my face, and then kind of on top of the cheekbones. And then also under the jaw. And I feel like this was really quick because it has good pigment and blends out so easily. And it looks like a really beautiful sun-kissed shade. Not too orange, but not muddy on the skin. Very flattering. I like that a lot. Tried not to go too overboard on the cheeks because I do want to take the darker shade to add even more contour to the cheek. So just go ahead and, with that same shade in the middle, that's the same one that I've been using, I'm going to just also do a little bronzing contour to the nose. I just go underneath and on the sides. But ooh, I am loving how my complexion's looking right now with the brightened under eyes and center of the face, and then the contoured perimeter, and my skin looks glowing, like with the sun-kissed glow. All right, and now moving on to the shade on the end here, which is a little bit darker. I'm gonna just go over the cheeks here. I mean, you could use this all over the skin, but I just kind of want to add a little bit more contour and dimension to the face here. That looks good. I just love these formulas. With that hyaluronic acid in them, I seriously think they are so buttery and smoothing. And so blendable. I feel like this shade, it really is just so similar to the shade in the middle that I could mix them. I could use either or to just be my bronzer contour and do both the cheeks and the perimeter. I think both shades will work for that. So I'm actually so happy that all of the shades in this palette work so well for me, and I love them. And this will definitely be my travel palette because here I get like my setting powder, bronzer, contour, all in one with the big mirror, which is so important to me for a travel palette. And I'm just loving it. Let's double check the under eyes. There is a little bit of creasing now in the under eyes. It's not bad, but you know, I get very picky with my products, so just smoothing that out again because there was a little bit of creasing happening, but no cakiness. The under eyes still look so smooth, brightened. Oh, love this so much. I have tried out the Alamar Cosmetics blush palette, but I just want to try out more and more from this brand. So if you have any recommendations, definitely let me know in the comments down below. And I'd love to hear your thoughts on this palette if you've tried it out. I hope that you love it as much as I do. I am seriously so blown away by it. Oh, and I think I even forgot to mention that this has a retail value of $25. And to me, I actually think that's worth it because you get 3 shades in it, and I am going to use all 3 of the shades. So for like a 3-in-1, $25 I think is not crazy. Still expensive in my opinion, but at least I feel like I am getting my money's worth with it. Well, thank you so much for watching my video today. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel so you can see the makeup that I try every day, and I will see you tomorrow in my next video.